I'm Nicholas Kristof in South Sudan.
Are you the pilot?
No. That's my old friend Valentino Deng, a lost boy of Sudan and the star of the best-selling book, What is the What? I've come to his village to revisit his school, a remarkable experiment in education. It's an experiment because Valentino, who has overcome the impossible, is trying to do so again. Once a childhood refugee, he's now trying to pay it forward. But how do you run a school in a country where 1 in 4 adults is illiterate, where ongoing civil war and famine surround them?
These young men here, they can be soldiers if they are idle. We have over 500 students here. They can be somebody's militia if they don't have a school.
I'm a huge believer that education is the best escalator out of poverty, and that's the ideal that this school is founded on.
2A is going to be given by 2 times.
The site of the Mariel Bai Secondary School was nothing but bush when Valentino had a vision in the early 2000s. Now it's an island of hope and opportunity. Part boarding school, part war shelter. Like their founder, many students here were displaced. Some have families starving in the bush. Others don't even know if their parents are alive. This is Moses Dute, a former lost boy who settled in Seattle. I haven't seen any okra. Oh, Valentino. He returned to be Valentino's right-hand man at the school. Why did you decide to come back here and work with Valentino? Surely you could have had a far more comfortable life in Seattle.
We were having a big dream that one day we will have a country called Southern Sudan, and if we are still alive, we will come and help them. It doesn't matter whether we have money or we don't. We are just reaching our heart.
I would like Nicholas to see your room, huh? Okay. Hi.
I was last here in 2010, and I'm back to see what unfolded. Not everything went as Valentino hoped. First, look at gender equality. Valentino pledged to reach 50% girls' enrollment. But parents aren't eager to enroll their daughters when they can be used at home to fetch firewood or water. Girls now make up 30% of the student body. That may seem low, but get this. Only 500 girls were enrolled in 12th grade in the whole country a few years ago.
What is 9 times 5?
His next goal is to build vocational training. Many of these kids need hard, practical skills that can help them survive once they graduate.
The education we want to provide is the one where if these kids go to the community, where they don't go and sit idly and look at the government as the only source of jobs and income, but look at themselves as the mean through which their government and their country can acquire progress.
In science class, the kids make their own chalk and charcoal and sell them in the markets.
The kids are now being taught how to manufacture chalk and also how to design logo and boxes.
Mostly, we in journalism cover catastrophes and villains. But Valentino was betting that education can overcome the violence in his country, the poverty. He's a reminder that even in a country of war and hunger, there can also be hope.